African Network is an organization that has been on for about 3 or 4 years or plus. It's an organization that was created to look at the African communities here in the Leicester, Leicestershire, and Rutland. The idea was to bring all the Africans together so we can harness our power and then see how we can contribute into the community that we live. Oftentimes, we are always seen as consumers, but again, there's a lot of evidence and good things that all Africans and black people have contributed to this country. So we thought it would be a good idea to bring our people together so together we can showcase some of the things that we are able to contribute to the community. And we brought about this project that will bring young people to train them about the criminal justice system in the country. Because most often what we find out with our kids is that they get involved in some of these things. They don't even know the consequences of what they are getting on. Sometimes for them it's fun. But a simple problem would be if you bully your friend. There's a case in school, I'm a teacher, where you play all these games that you see on TikTok. You don't know the consequences that might come out of that. So we try to them to understand that some actions that you do will end you into this criminal record, even though you thought it's not serious, because the law sees things differently. So to educate them on this very aspect of the criminal justice system, they will be able to prevent some of these minor crimes that get people into this offenders list. And by so doing, it will help the community to flourish even better. Because if we take, for example, you've been a student and you have all this bright future that you're thinking about yourself, and then you ended up in young offenders list. No matter what you think, if you want to go into career in the future, that might affect your prospect. So we want to prevent that before it even happens, so you don't even get there. So you can progress across your educational career to become whoever you want to become. I think what I would say is, personally, I've met the police crime commissioner. He's a lovely man who shows a whole lot of interest to a black community welfare, because he's been here before with us on this table. He's shown a lot of interest to see that we can attain our goals. He's been very supportive. So first, I want to say, on behalf of African Network, I want to thank the PCC for his commitment to make sure the black communities are safe and the entire community is safe. But with a particular focus on the black community, it will help our young people to first develop trust with the police. Because I will tell you, when we have these games with the police, and the kids come and see that they are playing football with the police, it makes a whole lot of difference. They see police from a whole different perspective, because all they see police is in the uniforms, harassing people. For example, they break your car, and you only think police is just there to prosecute. No, police can be friends. And this whole thing, that the whole grant that we're getting from PCC and the engagement with our community, is trying to wipe out some of these myths. And on the other side, even the police officers themselves don't actually understand some of our black communities' culture and norms. So this is a way to bridge that gap, because we're now having this conversation